So then Jordan Ayew with the free kick once more, slightly further out this time as we head towards the 10-minute mark. Madagascar 0, Ghana 0. In it comes from Ayew, back post, oh yes!
سيما المغربية بعد ركلة ركنية بنفس اللاعب جوردان ايو إلى رأس توماس بارتي يضع هدف ثاني لمصلحة منتخب غانا. توماس بارتي يسجل الثاني لمصلحة منتخب البلاك ستارز. توماس بارتي.
Pace in the middle. Jordan Ayew though tries to inject a little bit of pace. Lovely ball through. And the third goal. Well, smash.
Right, Otuado master plan from Otuado. Charlie, see, 2 games, 8 goals scored. Otuado conceded goal back. Seriously, I think in the last 2 games at Blackstars that were there, they brought some very, very good omen to Ghana for, and you'll be up at Blackstars now. But going into this one, not Ghana record in World Cup qualifying matches. Na 5 games na Ghana abo. Ghana winning mumi and Sanoma draw mumi. So we back count ma. Emma 7 games for Ghana World Cup qualifying matches na Ghana abo. And then of course right after that, you look at that and then you get to understand. Say in all of that, Ghana unconceded any goal over there. It means say Otuado there say ban say Obia only World Cup qualifiers ne bo. Now Oyadi as a coach, no bother home on India. He looks like he is the man that gets the job done over there for team like your friend in Ghana. Going into was the first match against Chad, no, or with an all-attacking plan. Say, okay, Chad for no, we can go on and get results against them. Yanko full attack throttle. Yanko Koyejuman. He did it with about 4 or so attackers that were in more than then in the game against Madagascar, that yeji two muse match no ebeye den kakra. That is what Otuado came into it. Or yeah, against okay, fine. Yenye more strategic. That game, no. Yen find ways to beat me near corner or ha a Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Williams had a consistent sports updates everywhere that you go. As on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, yeah, there's a consistent analysis in the bell has it. Of course, someone subscribe to the channel and subscribe, turn on notification. Now, anytime your content about drop will be on your first to have it. Thank you also to all of you. Debbie Amoba, Nyedin Komawa on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. 3-0. And Otuado Etimikoy against Madagascar. Koko share that game now. I think that the first conversation there, and then I said, now Otuado echo match, what was going to be the goalkeeper and one another in the best started. So back now Wabo Benjamin Asari against Chad ewa cra. And an uncle for say, oh, Chad in Tia Oman tested Benjamin Asari, Madagascar, the only for Benjamin Asari and conquer them. The starting lineup nearby Musa Benjamin Asari when I'm say, wow, Otto is bold. And he has given Benjamin Asari another chance again to go in there and then get a job done. Now, Benjamin Asari has gone into playing some match and he has delivered. In fact, there are about 4 or 5 crucial moments where he came up or making some good saves. The aerial claims was also very decent, and keeping a clean sheet in your first 2 games as Blackstars goalkeeper, very, very good for Blackstars and Benjamin Asari and the job that he did in post. So Benjamin Asari in post, but surprisingly, Otto decided that he wasn't going to match the midfield numbers now, but he would rather do it with an extra centre back. Maybe because you need set midfielder a bit more aggressive and bullish in the middle of the park in terms of press and counter press. Nia Otto decided so about 3 centre backs. In the starting lineup, no about Abrantia, your friend Jiku, Salisu, and about Jerome Opoku as the 3 centre backs. Then after that, on the other side, Okoko ball the 2 wing backs, about Kingsley Schindler, and about Abrantia, your friend Gideon Mensah as a 2 wing backs, and then Fiifi about Thomas Party, and a branch friend of Francis Abu Fiifi. And I think that I like the partnership of Francis Abu and a branch friend Thomas Party, because these are 2 players. The pivot was good, they covered good grounds, they were very aggressive, very physical. And so Abu Party were able to do that job very well. There was good communication between the 2. Actually, I wasn't expecting say Enka. Jerome Opoku be the CCB, but Jerome was the CCB. Then Abrantia, your friend Jiku was the RCB, and then of course Salisu and then the left center back now on me. It opened it up with showing for them, and you could tell that these are two players that are more experienced, and they've added Abranti FN and Jerome Opoku. Also, two good players over there, but you need a leadership with showing, and you could get it from these two players. And on up top, what he decided to do, he said, so ball in the wing back, like any Gideon Mensah, then he will go and up top one central midfielder as a 10, and then add two attackers. With the outlets being Abranti FN and Antoine Semenyo. I think that in the opening of the game, Ghana dominated ball. They control the ball, control the pace of the game, control a lot of things. And tactically, Otto was right there in terms of knowing what the Madagascar front. Madagascar front is sitting there 4-5-1. It won't fin. But Otto decided, okay, fine, Sadia, you ain't having lots of the ball. And most of the times, not Jordan, head drop, essentially, Baby Bobby. Ni extra number 10. So in FIFA 4 because Kudus was there. Then you had Jordan there. You had Francis Abu. And Abrantia, your friend Thomas there party in there. It was very, very good for both players in terms of what they needed to do on the ball, off the ball. Something that was very, very important. Something that was very good. And I like the fact that we had a lot of numbers. We had a lot of numbers in the middle of the park, a lot of numbers behind the ball. And first few openings, Ghana really asked questions of Madagascar for. Then the set piece routine came. First one, Jordan Ayew, the first ball in the same area boy, and Mohamed Salisu could not get to it. Then the second one, Abranti FN Thomas Partey got there, and in commentary position, me Kaisena, me boss Delali Atiasieka said, it looks as if said Thomas Partey afa the set piece routine from Arsenal for one media Ghana Blackstars. And I almost bought the same thing in our Blackstars team in him, which is very, very good. So once Ghana got the first goal, it settled us into the game. It really, really settled Ghana into the game because when your first goal against Madagascar, now it's about growing into the game and then being sensible, staying in the match as long as possible. I like the fact that, like Captain Tonado Apia Kache Boys before the game and Opano said they have to be very physical, they have to be combative, they have to want it more than the Malagasy. So they did exactly that. They wanted it more, they pushed for it, they were more aggressive, they tried to win the second ball. But what was a little bit worrying, and they said, Abra Ghana share first goal to win. After Ghana mid block now 4-4 to now be too passive kakra. As an anymore Kudus and Antoine Semenyo were not exerting the pressure that we were expecting them to exert or anymore. Essentially, we weren't getting that from them. And what it did was that it forced the team, say, at some point in time, Madagascar will have loads of the ball. In fact, it will maybe not Madagascar for Nikita Bono. On one of dominated play, left side, right side, on one of control game. And it was really, really worrying because for me, I thought, say, at that point in time, when you first go in there, then you keep loads of the ball. I think that was down to the fact that Madagascar changed their shape and they could block very, very good passing lanes from us. Ball echo almost every zone that they step up and then they win the ball. Echo left hand side, almost blocking almost every passing lane that we had in the game. And that's very smart from them. And when it's mean building up in future, we're only going long to Antoine Semenyo. See, a very simple thing to add here. But it is very sensible. It's a sensible thing to do. So against a team like Madagascar who can switch their shape in game state. What you have to do, and they said, you need options in build-up. And that's what we did with Antoine Semenyo as a center forward when he monoma. Or don't know we can go along to him or a physical or a combative. Obetinya, we need duels like that, and then he will bring other people into play. And it's something that he knows how to do well. I love the fact that Abranti FN Antoine Semenyo was able to do that job with Jordan. Especially when we needed him to do that, and it was a smart thing to do. When at that point in time, now watch your first goal. Okay, or say who control game now. It got gotten to the point where you need to weather the storm. Into weather storm. Yeah, because watch your first goal. What's your first goal in the what do you have to do with the second goal? Okay, when your second goal, how do you weather the storm? And what I was saying is Ghana is something weather storm in the first half, take it to extra halftime, then have a conversation and come back. And they did that brilliantly well. Now at that point in time, Ghana had to defend the box well, and kudos to the leadership of Salisu Jiku and Abrantia, defending Jerome Opoku, and who were able to defend the box very, very well. In times where they have to win duels, they have to turn over possession. They did it very, very well, and I think that I was particularly very pleased with it. Then halftime, halftime by still need change from Tima, from Otuado and then Mrantiano. But this time, I say, we had now become more comfortable on the ball. Then Otuado in the second half had asked Kudus, add Partey, and asked Jordan, said they should drop deeper and receive the ball. And almost drop it deeper, they will come with their men. It means that in the second line, there's going to be a free Francis Abu and I said Thomas Partey. From that point in time, we're having lots of the ball consistently. And that's how we created most of the chances in the second half. Then that corner kick again. Very good delivery from captain, your friend Jordan Ayew, and then a good header from our brand, your friend Thomas Partey. I think that was excellent. Thomas Partey in the box. Again, I call Twitter no be a coach say Thomas Partey for Arsenal for set piece playbook no, and on the Bregana for say seeing Arsenal your boy set piece. 80 Munche, the Enko Kububi, you beating she goes now on him, and that's exactly what Thomas Partey did. Second goal from a header. Again, another delivery from Captain Jordan Ayew with Shoreham. I think that he was one of the best players on the day. And like I said in the second half, he was asked by coach your friend Otuado to drop deeper, on pulling the man number, no using the low center of gravity in the ball carrying ability number pick ball on turning, no pushing the team up, only using the ball carrying and pushing, so that Kudus can be free, Amankwa can be free, and then Partey can also be free. Okay, in time Mohamed Kudus goal and the third goal for Ghana. What Jordan did is he dropped deeper, received the ball from Thomas Partey 10 here, then used his strength to bulldoze the Malagasis off the ball, carried the ball up top, and then slotted through a branch here, your friend Mohamed Kudus with Shoreham. And then of course what that means is that Ghana slot Mohamed Kudus had the ball into 3 goals to 0 from hence essentially at that point internet it's about managing the game and getting the job done. And that's exactly what Ghana were able to do going into some match, to be able to go into a match like that, gets the 3 points, not concede. There's a lot of credits that the team deserves. Credits to Otuado, credits to the technical team, and I think that Desmond Ofem is somebody that is technically sound and astute, who could really, go at it with Otuado and says, okay, me no dream with you, yen say, yen for win shame, yen tricky way kakra, let's push with this, let's turn around with this. It's very, very important, and that's exactly what our branch here, Thomas Desmond Ofem to me here. So it means that Ghana have 15 points on the table over there in Group I, and Namibia, Mocha, Comoros Islands, everybody, but it gives Ghana a huge advantage going into the next set of games now in June. 80, big one, Ghana, 3 goals to 0. Kudos to Otuado.